This is part 2 of a video on making these kind of science fiction woods using aquarium plants. I'm basing it off Warhammer 40,000, Rogue Trader, 1987, I think. I've based the trees, and now I've just given them a very quick thin coat of this Reeves brown paint, which actually isn't very good, not for this anyway. It's children's paint really, but what I want to do, and it's not something I normally do, but I thought it would be a good idea to cover the base with some of this flock, just a modelling flock, because if we look at the inspiration, I think part of the appeal of this older stuff is this really jarring difference between the bright science fiction colours and this grass. I'll put some photographs up of these images. I really like that aesthetic, I think it looks great. So anyway, with that in mind, I'm gonna put some flock in here. I've done the 3 separate trees and the main base. We'll start with the big bit. I've always put my glue in a jar like this. I find it easier to work with, and I'm just using one of these plastic spatulas, which you might remember from school. I'm gonna probably end up switching to a brush at some point, but this is an easy way to get more glue on at once. So I do want to cover a lot of this base with the flock, just because the brown doesn't look very good actually. But the main thing is to get the edge done, because I'm assuming that I'm going to be using a green baseboard. So it would be good if this blended in with that table. Yeah, I think I'm learning as I go here, but I'm going to switch to a brush, because this is going to take forever. Again, cheap brush. Definitely don't want an expensive brush for this kind of work. Yeah, that's much better. I find when I'm putting flock on that I don't need to dilute the glue with water, and sometimes you might want to dilute the glue, but for this I don't. I just put it on neat. So I'm going to put some glue around this centre tree. Might leave a little bit of ground showing around here. I'm tempted to do a whole series of videos on Rogue Trader themed terrain. So probably over the next few weeks I'll do a lot more of this, because I'm really inspired by that book, the Rogue Trader book. Really think it's a good idea for everyone to try and get a copy of that if you can. It's really inspiring, I think. And of course at that point very few terrain was available to buy, so people were kind of forced to make their own. Right, now what I want to do here is definitely put some glue around the edge, because you've got this quite unpleasant corrugated cardboard effect around the edge. If I was doing a more, if I had a bigger budget, I would probably use a different material for the baseboard. You could definitely use cork tiles. They work really well, and they're not that expensive. But you know, the point of these videos is to be as inexpensive as possible. Put the glue on there. I'm gonna move this out of the way a bit. A bit of protection down. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna get the flock and scatter this all over it. I wouldn't be afraid to heap this up as well. You probably want to press it down as well. As a tip, whatever you do put down, whether it's newspaper or cardboard like I have, it helps if you've got a crease in it. I'll show you why in a minute. Okay. Just tap that. Okay. Set that aside for a minute. The crease in your paper or your cardboard helps you do that. And then you can do that. And you waste next to nothing. That looks alright. All I have to do is these 3 smaller parts. The smaller ones, I can just dip that in there, like that. This glue, once the flock's on it, shouldn't take more than an hour or so to dry, but I wouldn't touch it very much for the first, probably for the first 24 hours really, or definitely overnight. Just leave it alone. I do like the contrast between the green, kind of natural green grass and these kind of wacky colours. It just reminds me of 1980s Doctor Who. Brilliant. And then these can be placed on here to fill the wood up. There. Not bad. Please subscribe, like and comment. I will definitely create more terrain in the Rogue Trader, with the Rogue Trader theme over the next few weeks. So look out for those videos. Thanks again for watching.